Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to the Purring Journal, the channel where we explore all things feline. October is Black Cat Awareness Month, and what better way to celebrate than to dive into the topic of black cats. Whether you're thinking of adopting a black cat or looking to appreciate one that's already in your life, we're going to reveal everything interesting there is to know, from their complicated history to what makes a black cat black. If you enjoy learning about cat behavior, facts, tips, and more, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Now let's get started. Black cats throughout history. Black cats have made their mark on many different cultures and across history, appearing in folklore and attracting their fair share of superstitions. First, let's explore black cats throughout history, starting in ancient Egypt through the modern day. Ancient Egypt and worship. Ancient Egypt is well known for its love and admiration of cats, and black cats were no exception. Cats in ancient Egypt were revered as spiritual figures and icons, and they were even solidified into their mythology. Bastet is the ancient Egyptian goddess of fertility, protection, and domestication. She is among the most well-known ancient Egyptian deities, and is most commonly depicted with the head of a black cat. But Bastet wasn't the only feline deity in ancient Egypt. There were several more, including Sekhmet and Mahis, powerful lion-headed deities associated with war and protection. The inclusion of feline figures in mythology, particularly their role as deities and gods, attests to their profound respect and reverence that ancient Egyptians held for cats. In everyday life, cats were commonly kept for pest control, but they were also viewed as symbols of divination and protection. Wealthier ancient Egyptians would pamper their cats, and cats are heavily featured in ancient Egyptian art. Archaeologists have even uncovered mummified cats, suggesting cats were given the same respect in death as humans. Black cats were similarly treated as sacred, and killing a cat was said to be punishable by death. Celtic tradition and Samhain. Cats are thought to have been brought to the United Kingdom with the arrival of the Romans, who arrived in the British Isles around 2,000 years ago. The Romans acquired cats from the Egyptians and similarly noted their usefulness for protecting grain and eliminating pests. However, even before domestic cats arrived, native wild cats played a role in ancient Celtic folklore. The cat Sith, for example, is a legendary creature in Celtic mythology that takes on the appearance of a large black cat. In some legends, these black cats were actually witches that could transform into cats 8 times. But on the 9th transformation, they would be stuck as the cat permanently. At some point, the cat Sith, and by extension black cats, became associated with the Celtic holiday Samhain, the precursor to the modern-day Halloween. Samhain, believed to have Celtic pagan roots, is a festival that splits the year in two, marking the end of summer and the beginning of winter. However, it's not just an agricultural holiday, it's also the time to commune with the dead. It was believed that this day, October 31st, was when the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead was at its thinnest. Therefore, spirits could temporarily pass through the threshold into the land of the living. To ward off harmful spirits, people would wear costumes and make offerings of livestock. The cat Sith, as spiritual creatures, were also honored during Samhain. Families would leave bowls of milk outside their doors to appease the feline spirits, who would in turn bless the family with good luck. This association of black cats with magic and spirits laid the foundation for future superstitions, which we'll explore more in depth next. Medieval Europe and witchcraft. By the medieval period, cats had spread widely throughout Europe, valued for their role in protecting food supplies from rodents. However, attitudes began to shift in the 13th century as the Catholic Church worked to combat heresy and suppress rival religious practices. In 1223, Pope Gregory IX issued the papal bull Vox in Roma in response to the reports of heretical cult activity in Germany. The document described disturbing rituals, including the worship of the devil in the form of a black cat. Contrary to popular belief, Vox in Roma did not condemn cats in general or call for their killing. Instead, it condemned the cult practices that supposedly involved black cats. Over time, though, this association between cats, especially black ones, and the devil contributed to their growing reputation as symbols of witchcraft and evil. Some later writers even speculated that mass killings of cats led to the spread of the Black Plague because there were fewer cats to control diseased rats. However, historians agree that there is no reliable evidence of church-ordered cat exterminations or of such mass killings taking place. Still, the link between black cats, witchcraft, and Satanism became deeply rooted in European culture, leaving a stigma that lingered for centuries. Other superstitions around black cats. While medieval Europe might have seen cats as bad luck or conspirators of Satan, that wasn't the case everywhere. Many places saw black cats as symbols of good luck, like Japan for example, where black cats are believed to bring wealth and whose likeness is often depicted on maneki neko figures. In Thailand, black cats are also good luck, thought to bring prosperity to those who see them. Even in Europe, cats had a very different reputation than they had in the medieval period. In Latvia, having a black cat on a farm similarly signaled prosperity, and in English folklore, it's a good luck if a black cat crosses your path. But despite all these various beliefs about black cats throughout history and culture, they just can't shake their negative association with bad luck in the modern day. Though it varies from place to place, in the United States it is still commonly believed that seeing a black cat is bad luck. While this belief likely stemmed from the medieval association between black cats and witchcraft, it has been further propagated by the popularity of Halloween and the use of black cats in pop culture. Halloween association. Today, black cats are a common symbol of Halloween, especially in the United States. Black cats are used alongside skeletons, witches, and ghosts as icons of the beloved spooky holiday. This connection to Halloween is likely a combination of their medieval associations with witchcraft and their more ancient connections to Samhain, a direct predecessor to Halloween. As mentioned prior, townsfolk would put milk out for the catsith and dress up in costumes to ward off bad spirits. Many ancient Celtic traditions for Samhain are still present in our modern-day celebration of Halloween, like dressing up in costumes and carving pumpkins, though the Celts carved turnips or other root vegetables instead. As Halloween became a larger commercial holiday in the United States during the 20th century, black cats became icons for postcards, advertisements, and decorations. Black cats in pop culture. Black cats are not only a common symbol for Halloween, but they are also popular figures in spooky movies. Many famous fictional black cats play the role of witches' familiars, a spiritual companion that usually takes the form of an animal. Some of the most famous examples of this include Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Binks from Hocus Pocus, and Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. In the Harry Potter franchise, Professor McGonagall can transform into a cat at will, although a silver tabby rather than a black cat, reinvigorating the ancient belief that cats are witches in disguise. Black cat bias. Even though most of the superstition around black cats seem harmless, they have some real-world consequences, namely on the adoption rates and perception of black cats. This phenomenon has been coined as black cat bias, referring to the tendency for people to perceive black cats as less friendly or more aggressive than cats of other colors, likely due to their association with bad luck. In a study published in Psychological Reports, researchers found a direct correlation between how superstitious people were and how likely they were to perceive black cats as more unfriendly or less adoptable than other cats. The study proved that black cat bias is a real phenomenon, and it has real impact on the adoption rates of black cats, who, despite being the most common coat color, were found to be adopted at lower rates than cats of other colors. Black Cat Day. To combat black cat bias, there have been widespread efforts to dispel the rumors and raise awareness of the biases against black cats. Alongside Black Cat Awareness Month, National Black Cat Appreciation Day falls on August 17th in the US, while the United Kingdom similarly celebrates National Black Cat Day on October 27th. Both of these efforts seek to mitigate misconceptions surrounding black cats and encourage people to adopt them. So if you have a black cat, make sure to celebrate them on one or both of these days. Not to say you don't celebrate them every day. If you don't have a black cat, take the time this October to learn more about the misconceptions about black cats and the consequences they have. And if you're looking to bring a furry friend into your home, consider adopting a black cat. Black cat breeds. Many different breeds of cats can have black fur. Domestic cats of all kinds can have black fur, and many specific breeds are known for producing black cats. This includes the Sphinx, Persian, Scottish Fold, American Curl, Maine Coon, British and American Shorthairs, American Bobtails, Japanese Bobtails, and many more. Just like any other coat color, black cats come in many different varieties. Few are entirely black, however. Most have splotches of other colors or varying hues. Bombay Cats. While many different breeds can have black cats, there is only one exclusive black breed, the Bombay Cat, a genetic cross between an American Shorthair and an American Burmese. These cats were first bred in the 1950s, and they were often referred to as the true black cat breed. They are characterized by sleek, all-black coats, even down to their whiskers and skin, with copper-colored eyes and a medium-sized build. They were specifically bred to be all black, so their fur is solid black all the way to the root. Their noses and paw pads are also pure black, distinguishing them from other black cats who may have pink or gray noses and pads. Their appearance is often compared to that of a black panther, and, like the black panther, they are quite rare. Because of their specific genetics, there are not many certified Bombay cat breeders in the United States. Black cat genetics. Did you know that black is the most common coat color? Black fur is the result of high expressions of eumelanin, a black or brown hue resulting in the dark pigmentation of fur. This gene is dominant, meaning it's expressive even if there is only one copy present in an individual, unlike recessive genes which require 2 copies. This means that a cat only needs one parent to have the gene to express eumelanin, and that parent might not even express the gene themselves. There is also theories that black is the most common coat color because it allows for easy camouflage when hunting at night, making it a genetic advantage. Black cats can come in many different shades, from dark brown to gray to jet black. Many black cats can rust in the sun, meaning their hair will take on a slightly reddish hue if they spend a lot of time in the sunlight. Black cats have been capturing the attention of people for generations, from ancient civilizations to modern day society. But not all the attention they've received has been positive. Due to their association with witchcraft, black cats are often perceived differently from other cats, which can lead to lower adoption rates. So this Black Cat Awareness Month, take the time to appreciate all black cats in your life. So, do you have a black cat or do you think about adopting one? Comment below. And if you found this interesting, we invite you to check out our Black Cat Facts video next. We'll see you there, cat lovers.